Hey everyone, my name is Jason Case, and in this video, I'm going to show you how powerful forms and marketing automation can be for your business. So when I'm talking about forms, I'm not talking about the native forms that come inside of your WordPress application, Wix website, Joomla website, or whatever platform that you're utilizing for building your website, unless they're directly integrated with your marketing automation and CRM platform. If that's the case, then that's going to work fine, and that's completely acceptable. If not, you should be using a form builder inside of your marketing automation software and embedding that form on your website. And what this will do, allow you to trigger automation that will save you a ton of time, especially if you have a lot of leads coming in each week. So I feel like this is probably one of the most overlooked tools that every single small business should be adding to their toolkit, which will help increase a ton of efficiency as you grow. So what I'm going to do today is actually show you how to get this set up. I'm going to show you how to get this set up inside of our application called Pulse Technology, which is a CRM and marketing automation platform. It starts as low as $49 a month, and most of the time we can get all this stuff set up for you for free. So feel free to reach out if you're not utilizing anything like this and you want to take advantage of it. There's a ton of stuff that we could help you with. If not, and you are using another CRM and marketing automation platform, feel free to use those, and the exact same process that I'm showing you will work there. So let me go ahead and dive in and share my screen, and I'll show you how this will work. So let's grab this, share. All right. So let me go ahead and navigate to the form builder section. And I'm not going to go ahead and set up these forms. I already have a couple set up as examples, but we have two forms set up here. One form and a second form. And what we're going to do, you'll notice this one has 3 fields and this one has 8 fields. And the reason we're going to use a two-step process here, this is utilized a lot with like lead magnets or lead capture forms, because you don't want to request a ton of information on that first form. Otherwise, you're going to lower your conversion rates. So what you can do is have a first form with minimal information, first name, email, and so forth. Once they submit that first form, then they're redirected to a second form to gather more information. But if they abandon that second step, you still have their information to follow up with them, add them to nurture campaigns, and so forth. If they do complete that second form with the additional information, they're more qualified leads, and you should weight more importance to follow up with them. So I'm going to grab the HTML code here. I already got these forms set up. I'm going to grab the HTML code, and I'm going to embed this on our website. Now I'm using the backend process here. If you're using WordPress or another platform, you should be able to just use the front end page builder and use a drag and drop the raw HTML component wherever you want on that page, and add the HTML code there, and then you'll be good to go. Now you will need to add some CSS to it to style it out and make it look good. If you don't know how to do that, you can hire somebody off of Fiverr to do that for probably $5. It's not that hard to do. So I'm going to add the second HTML code here for the second form and save and close. And then what we're going to do is go to example here. And this is the first step. So obviously you would have a lot more information on the page. It would have all your sales copy and so forth, and a hook, and your call to action. But the form itself, this is the form that we just built inside of Pulse, and you can build inside of your marketing automation platform. And what we're going to do is just submit some bogus information here. Carl Harding, and submit. And look what happened. It redirected us to the second form, and you notice that the information's in the URL. Now it's hiding the first name, last name, email, because we already have that information, right? So on this page, what you would do is say, thank you for submitting your information. Could you do me a favor and submit some additional information to help us better understand your needs, blah, blah, blah. Well, what this did was automatically created a contact inside of your CRM system. And that has automatically added them to some marketing automation that we have set up, right? So these two sequences here have already been triggered. And I'll show you what happened here. So this is actually assigning the user It's actually added the contact to the lead qualification board, which is project boards used for sales pipelines in our system. And it's also set the lead source as website. So if you look at this, see the lead source is automatically set as website, assigned the user to me, and so forth. But we don't have any other information. We don't have their phone number, company name, or anything like that. That's because they haven't submitted the second step yet. But if they do submit that second step, submit, then we refresh this, and look, the information's already there. So this is streamlined. It automatically has added that person to marketing automation campaigns. They're going through an indoctrination series. They're going to get an email here soon and go through a 21-day indoctrination series. They've also been added to the lead qualification board. So our sales team's notified, and then they can follow up with the person, right? So if you look at this full project board, this would have all of the different leads that we need to contact and follow up with, notes on follow-up process, if that's been started, and so forth, and attempted. We could even send an email to this person by clicking compose, so forth. But what this did was just triggered a lot of automation, right? Saved us a lot of steps in that process. So how that's set up, I'll just give you a really quick rundown of this. You need a trigger. So this trigger is the form. So let me remove that. I'll show you here. So we can have different trigger types, but we're going to choose the form submission trigger type, and I'm just choosing that first form. So when that form's submitted, that's triggering this automation to happen, and then any automation in these sequences is going to happen. So inside of these sequences, there's different steps, and you can add different steps as you go. Like you could add another email. You could set the delay timers on this of how many days or weeks or whatever this should wait, and so forth. So I'm not going to go into all those details, but you get it. You probably understand the general overview of what I'm referring to there. So anyway, that is how you can set up marketing automation with forms. And I know I went through this stuff fast, but I'm trying to keep this under 10 minutes. So if you have any questions along with this, feel free to reach out. I'd be happy to assist you with this. And like I said, if you're not using a platform like this at all, feel free to reach out. We do set these things up most of the time free of charge, unless you have like some crazy complex processes and things like that. We would have to charge additional, but most of the time it's free of charge, included in the low monthly subscription price, as low as $49 a month. So take care, everyone, and shoot me a message below if you would like to talk about adding marketing automation to your business.